Hey guys.
Hi.
So I was like, you want to introduce us this time? No. Not at all.
I can do it. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't care.
My name is Elaine, and this is Shaman.
From Harper Therapy.
Yes, from Harper Therapy. Hi.
So you did it.
I did. Good for me.
Anyway, we've been talking about summer and parenting, kids that are on school break, and the insanity of life and
all of it.
all the falling apart of, I guess, the order of things, right? Like, because we get so caught up in our year.
Right.
Everything's so structured.
Absolutely.
Right? It's school, it's some kind of practice or event you're tied into 8 nights a week.
Right.
You know, games and tournaments all weekend, or dance recitals or shows or whatever it is, right? Like,
oh, yeah. Or multiple sports, and you're running from one field to the next field, and then you've got multiple kids in multiple sports, and
I remember Yolanda and I being in 2 different states and talking on the phone, like as the kids are in different soccer tournaments, right? And you're just like, this is insanity.
Right. What are we doing?
So what we tend to do is double down on that in the summer when we should be kind of taking a break, slowing down, giving ourselves permission to kind of do what's best for our family. But we end up like adding more crap to all of it. And then on top of it, trying to fit in keeping up with the Joneses and do this vacation to Europe or this thing here or go there because that's just what we have to do. Right,
because that's what we see everybody else doing.
Right.
Or it appears that that's what
they're
doing.
Everybody else looks like life's so great on social media. But I think a lot of how we walk through this is really important.
Yeah.
Right? Like your blog this week, you talk about regulating yourself.
Yes, it's important to set that tone of, how do I regulate my body? How do I control my emotions? Right. But then how do I teach that to my children? Right. Because if I'm stressed out, overwhelmed, guess what? I'm teaching my kids how to do that and what that looks like. Does that mean that it happens? Sure, absolutely. But then we have to teach them, like, how do I calm myself down? How do I regulate how I'm feeling? Right. And then we model that to them.
Yeah, I mean, and it's amazing how quickly they pick up on all that.
Right.
I mean, what we do, they see. And they just put into place. Yeah. And they think that we were talking before we filmed this, and you were joking about how we tell our kids to calm down as we're screaming at them.
Right, to calm down.
To calm down, right? And we're completely not modeling at all.
Right. Not showing them what does that look like.
Right.
It's bringing our voice down. It's taking that deep breath. Truly take a moment, get a glass of ice water. Right. And bring our body temperature down.
Sure.
It gives like a little jolt to our body of like, oh, nope, okay.
Right. Or even just breathing.
Yeah.
Taking a few deep breaths, slowing things down.
Yeah.
Right. We get so caught up in the summertime, particularly, of having to do all the things and wanting to build all these great memories. And it is awesome, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But we do that sometimes at the detriment of the mental health of our family.
Yes.
Right? Like, we
do.
We're putting everybody at risk in our family because, damn it, we're going to have a good time.
Right. We are determined.
What is the Clark Griswold, we're going to have a happy time, you know?
Right. Nobody's enjoying it.
Right. And everybody's miserable. So why do that to ourselves? Yeah. You know, we've kind of been trying to paint the picture of it's okay for the house to be a train wreck.
Right.
You know, it's okay for stuff not to be picked up and the house be perfect all the time in the summer. I mean, it's really okay any time of the year. But particularly in the summer, when the focus should be resetting our minds, right? And getting ready for the next year.
Absolutely.
You know, there's only so many breaks kids get through. And it's not just kids, because I think it extends to whole families.
It does.
Right? Like, as the kids go, the whole family goes. So there's only so many breaks throughout the school year.
Yeah, there's 4. There's 4, like, true breaks. There's Thanksgiving. There's the holidays of Christmas and New Year's. Right. There's spring break.
Spring break, right.
And then it's summer.
Right. And those are your 4 opportunities to, like, let your family put some boundaries around it.
Yeah.
Chill out a little bit. Recuperate. Catch up.
Yeah.
And then get ready for the next start.
Yes.
Right.
Well, and that's important because if we just keep pushing all the way through, we haven't given our body a chance to reset.
Right.
And then we're going into the next sprint exhausted.
Right. And I mean, that's a big thing. We see a lot of teens here, right? Because we work with teens and above, and we have so many teens that start the school year burnt out.
Absolutely. Yeah,
and
they
it's
are.
like you had the whole summer to chill, but man, they're absolutely burnt out.
Right. Because they really didn't get the summer.
Right.
To chill.
Because we as parents are pushing so hard.
Yeah.
So often. So it's okay. Look, here's the thing. Like, let your kids chill out, watch YouTube and Netflix and play video games and do nothing for a little while. That's good.
Yeah. Well, I think of my youngest. So one of the things I have modeled for them is meditation. That's something that I do personally. And my youngest, when he is overwhelmed, I have pictures of him dropping to the ground and meditating wherever he's at.
No matter where, in the middle of a grocery store?
It has happened in the middle of Disney World.
Oh, wow.
He's just like, Mom, I can't. And he goes down. And I'm like, okay, but not.
Not right here. Let's get off to the side.
But that shows that I've taught him when I'm feeling overwhelmed, what are the things that I can do to calm myself?
Right.
And it gives him the ability to reset. So in the summertime, what are the things that we can do to calm ourselves, allow for that break, that reset, so we can go again?
And I don't think we realize how important that is.
Yeah.
Because we're a society of push so hard. Like, we don't realize how important it is to put some mechanisms into our personal lives and the lives of our families to just pump the brakes and stop and smell the roses or whatever it is, right? Like, there's a million things you could do that aren't pushing so hard all the time.
Right.
And your kids will be better for it, and your family will be happier for it.
Yeah.
And I think last week we talked about, like, this is your permission slip. You know, like, do it.
Right.
If you could use some help and support in this, give us a call at 813-434-3639. See you guys next week.
Bye.